So let's begin by discussing the rhythm. This etude tests many things. It tests your ability to keep a steady beat, especially between longer notes and rests, to subdivide, to go between 8th, triplet, and 16th rhythms, and to play in mixed meter, and to play your ties accurately. So I have a few examples of the rhythm tests that are in this piece, and we'll go through them together a little bit. The first one is the very opening. In the beginning, there are quarter, 16th, 8th, dotted 8th values. So you might want a fresh copy of this piece to write the counting all the way through. Write the counting for the first 3 measures. It's 2 and 3, 4 and 1 E and a 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and. Then you might play that same rhythm all on one note so that you really hear how it's being steady. I'm going to grab my metronome. And I'm going to play this rhythm with the metronome. I'm turning the tempo down to 72 so that I can think and play at the same time. 3, 4, 1. So when you're comfortable with that, and you've done it a couple times without making a mistake, then you can add the notes. And it starts to become a consistent melody. Melody is made up of the pitches and the rhythm, and if the rhythm is random, it takes you longer to learn this piece. The next element, bars 19 through 21, have a very tricky spot where you have quarter note triplets. Quarter note triplets are 3 notes over 2 beats, and most students can sort of play them, where you think, ba, 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 but they tend to end up being too long and one short, or one short and too long, and we'd like to have them be as precise as possible. So what I'll do is subdivide it. Starting with the pickup note, I count 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 E and. If you do the math and you write that out so that the 8th note triplets fit underneath the quarter note triplets, I think you'll see what I mean. Then I will play that rhythm, and I'll do it on one note, but accent the rhythm as it's written on the page with the pickup. Four, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, and then I'll play it. It's important when you first learn this tricky rhythm in the high range not to worry about the pianissimo right away. It's very, it sounds whiny if you play too soft on the high notes and you don't really know what the notes are and you're learning it. So just play it full so you gain some confidence, be good on the rhythm, and then you can worry about playing it soft later. Another spot that I think is very much a test of what you can do with the rhythm in this piece is from bars 11 through 15. Bars 11 through 15 start with quarter notes and then go to 8th notes. Quarter note triplets, back to 8th notes, then to dotted 8 sixteenths. In measure 15, your goal is to play dotted 8 sixteenths and not a lazy rhythm. You want to play not. So we want to end up with really crisp dotted 8 sixteenths. If you're clapping and counting from 11, it sounds like this. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, and so on. That's tricky, so do it a number of times before you do it tongued and before you add the notes.